Player in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Dalton off play action. He completes it to Olave. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dalton's throw there taken in by Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Dalton. This one taken in by Olave. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This will be Dalton again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Dalton now to pass. Smith catches left side. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Coming up on 2nd and 7. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Saints on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On the run is Benjamin. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
To throw on 2nd down, Rich.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Rich
Puts another pass into the hands of Thielen.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Throwing on first down. Rich.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. Open man. He's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
From the gun on third down. Rich. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Play action here with Dalton. He gets this one to Johnson. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Throwing again on second down. Dalton. He shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Running with Kamara, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 1. A little under a minute 50 remaining. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Able to find Thielen.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Back to throw.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
Back to throw.
Completes this to Jefferson.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Cook.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
He's back to throw.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Saints, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Ay, I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger.